find our video. And then click on OK. And our video comes in right here. Now we can resize this so that it fits the screen. Now in my case, I'm going to have a headset mic on, so I don't want that to come through to the broadcast. So I would just select this here and mute my mic so that if I happen to have a conversation in the background while my video is live streaming, they don't hear what I'm talking about. Now when you would get ready to play your video, you would click on Scene, and that will have the black background, but then when you click on Pre-Recorded, your video will start playing. And then it turns black when it's done. All right, so here we go. We're going to click on the scene. I'm going to mute my mic. I'm going to click on Start Streaming in OBS. Click on Go Live. Click on Pre-Recorded. Click on Stop Streaming. All right, so now we can go to our Facebook page. And we'll see our live stream here.
Of the back line.
8, 12.
Yeah, it's a nice disguised drop shot. Nice change of pace from the former world champion.
9.
Won that gold medal at the World Championships here in China, in Guangzhou in 2013. I wonder if there's a little side drift as well. We've noticed both players in this women's singles hitting wide of the sideline down the opponent's backhand side at the far end of the court. And that's gone wide on the forehand side of Zhang Beiwen.
14, 9.
Well, it's looking very much as if we'll have a third and deciding game. Complete mirror image of the opening game. Worked the rally so much better there, Ratchanok. Very, very nice cross-court block off a cross-court smash.
Ay, 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 latina como Pachanga. La sudamericana deja con las ganas, sube el corazón. Dímelo, mami. Es un secreto, el amor que tengo aquí dentro. Y aunque perdimos el tiempo, porque la vida nos separó. Y yo sin no. Ay, 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 latina como Pachanga. La sudamericana deja con las ganas, sube el corazón. Dímelo, mami. Es un secreto, el amor que tengo aquí dentro. Y aunque perdimos el tiempo, porque la vida nos separó. Y yo sin no puedo reír, no puedo vivir. Esto me está matando. Y la magia en la noche me... Ay, 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 latina como ay, 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 latina como Pachanga. La sudamericana. Ay, 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 latina como Pachanga. La sudamericana deja con las ganas, sube el corazón. Dímelo, mami. Es un secreto, el amor que tengo aquí dentro. Y aunque perdimos el tiempo, porque la vida nos separó. Y yo sin no puedo reír, no puedo vivir. Esto me está matando. Y la magia en la noche me lleva a ti. Yo recuerdo que me has dicho Oigo tu voz en el viento, mi corazón ama sin miedo. Sé que sientes lo mismo. Y yo sin no puedo reír, no puedo vivir. Esto me está matando. Y la magia en la noche me lleva a ti. Y aunque estamos entre dos continentes, no hay amor igual como el de una latina. Ay, 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 latina como la sudamericana deja con las ganas, sube el corazón. Yo quiero tu corazón. Ay, 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 latina como la sudamericana deja con las ganas, sube el corazón. Yo quiero tu corazón. Quieres saber si yo soy fiel, fiel. Para saber si yo seré dueño de su piel, piel. Y yo la quiero nada más, nada más. Yo tengo lo que a ella le hace falta. No solo quiere aventura, no sé. De lejos se le nota. Lo que ella tiene, lo que me gusta, eso a mí me provoca. Modelando, la sudamericana me viene matando. Y yo la quiero pa' mí. Yo sin ti, y tú sin mí. Es porque te quiero yo. Somos como el sol y la luna separados. Yo sin ti, y tú sin mí. Es porque te quiero yo. Somos como el sol y la luna separados. Ay, 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 latina como la sudamericana deja con las ganas, sube el corazón. Yo quiero tu corazón. Ay, 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 latina como la sudamericana deja con las ganas, sube el corazón.
Tree line. It's not causing any delays at this time. It's off to the side of the road. Traffic seems to be moving pretty smoothly, but we are seeing some delays starting to build along Lee Boulevard.
No home and no baby. Janine Donaldson for Fox 46 Charlotte.
Target is in the news this Wednesday morning, helping with Florence relief efforts. The retailer plans to donate $1.5 million to help affected communities, with at least $1 million going towards cleanup and recovery. Target also plans to hand out gift cards to storm victims in some of the hardest hit areas.
In addition to Target's efforts, a little relief also coming on the ground for those who stayed behind and rode out the storm.
People there finally getting the chance to stock up on food and water, courtesy of FEMA. Fox 46's Ann White Little has the details.
Hot. Water got short. Food got short.
Ethel Bell doesn't mind sitting in line for hours, knowing food and water is in sight.
Have cash, you're still in trouble. You can't get much. And the ATMs are down, so you can't get any funds to support whatever it is that you're trying to do. So we have to wait.
Bell, along with thousands of others, are waiting for meals. Parts of Wilmington have been without power since Friday, when Hurricane Florence made landfall.
We have meals ready to eat. We have bottled water in cases, and then we also have tarps upon request.
FEMA, the National Guard, and the Civil Air Patrol started handing out supplies Tuesday. Many walking, riding, or driving away with what they need to get by.
I need a tarp for my roof. The rain this morning didn't help. Leaking inside the house. So a lot of people out here, they had trees on their houses.
This is one of 3 distribution sites around New Hanover County, where Florence dumped an estimated 4 feet of rain.
Most of the hurricanes we've had came through quick and were gone. This one's here for a long time, and that's why it was more devastating.
It's a great deal to me personally to be able to help out, and our function here is to be able to distribute supplies to the community to help the community recover.
While flooding remains a concern, neighbors like Bell know drier and brighter days are ahead.
It's good for someone to come out and be thoughtful enough to realize that people don't have and can't get cash, so to help support, keep us going, keep hope alive, which is good.
Ann White Little, Fox 46 Charlotte.
This morning, a new unique perspective of the scene near the Cape Fear River rising near record heights. Now, this picture here was snapped in Fayetteville. And some of the clouds and a lot of aerial pictures that we're getting. So thanks for sending that in.
In the wake of Hurricane Florence, several area malls are
the best drop-off point for large deliveries and cash donations. Some of the items that they're looking for there, of course, water, canned goods, clothes, and toiletries. You can drop things off through next Monday from 10 in the morning till 6 a.m. or 6 p.m.
All right, guys, take a quick break and come back for more Good Day. We'll see you back here in 2 minutes.
Treatment Centers of America, we use diagnostic tools that help us better understand what drives each person's cancer. This is what we mean by outsmarting cancer, and for some, it may uncover more effective treatment options. Like Christine Bray. After battling ovarian cancer for several years, her test results revealed a potential treatment not considered previously. A drug therapy that targeted her tumor. Today, Christine's metastatic cancer is in remission. This is precision cancer treatment. Because at Cancer Treatment Centers of America, we're not just fighting cancer, we're outsmarting it. Visit cancercenter.com and schedule an appointment with one of our cancer care specialists today.
The Georgian Prime Minister on Special Report, from Russia's occupation to Trump's current policy and where the region stands now. Don't miss Brett's powerful interview tonight.
My name is Jeff Sheldon, and I'm the founder of UgMonk. Before ShipStation, it was crazy. Like, it's great when you see, 100 orders come in, but then you realize I got 100 orders that I actually have to ship out. ShipStation streamlined that whole process. The order data, the weights of the items, everything is seamlessly put into ShipStation. So when we print the shipping label, everything's pretty much done. It's so much easier. So now we're ready, bring on the orders.
ShipStation, the #1 choice.
Wasn't she covering the net? Having played a tight spinning net shot herself, why did she back off? Look, that's... Well, actually, it wasn't that tight, was it? Seeing it again.
Here's a look at your Fox 46 neighborhood traffic. Things looking clear, running smoothly on Independence Boulevard this morning as the sun is coming up. Looks like it's going to be a nice day. And this morning, historic flooding, though, persists in North Carolina as Fox's Emily Ikeda found the repeated exposure to the state's growing devastation is taking an emotional toll on some of the Coast Guard members who are watching their home state suffer.
A few feet forward, they're in the trees. To the side, it's power lines. The Jayhawk carefully hovering over Rocky Point resident Steve Lewis.
Bring basket inside cabin.
Eventually hoisted up from his roof.
It came in fast, so my house is pretty much wrecked.
His home almost entirely inundated with water. The crew appeared level-headed and confident throughout the 7-hour flight, surveying flooded areas in North Carolina, hiding the fact that this was their first ever roof rescue mission.
99.9% of our cases are done offshore in the middle of the ocean with nothing else around. So we never do this.
But beneath their seemingly invincible spirits are just Carolinians.
I hugged my kids pretty tight a couple days ago when I got home.
Witnessing their home state devastated by growing floodwaters.
This is home. So it's pretty emotional.
Pilot Matt Delahunty shares an embrace with the survivor. He says once the adrenaline from a rescue subsides, reality sets in.
It's worse than a couple days ago.
Each mission, a painful reminder of the utter loss fellow Carolinians are facing.
At that moment, it wasn't a Coast Guard officer anymore. I was just a fellow human being.
Despite emotionally taxing work days, the crew says it's an honor to serve the community that has given them so much.
We get to be a part of a really cool, really just awesome, amazing opportunity to be an answer to prayer for people who have, in many cases, been stranded for days now.
Coast Guard helicopter crews have rescued more than 170 people since Florence and still counting. In Elizabeth City, North Carolina, Emily Ikeda, Fox News.
New details involving NASCAR chairman and CEO Brian France after his New York court appearance on Tuesday. France says he's not guilty of driving while intoxicated and having oxycodone. His next court appearance now set for October 5th. He's taken a leave of absence from NASCAR since he was arrested in August. According to TMZ, his blood alcohol content was more than twice the legal limit. New details in the controversy surrounding Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh. The accuser, Christine Blasey Ford, claims he held her down and tried to take off her clothes 36 years ago when they were in high school. Now, Mark Judge, a high school friend of Kavanaugh and the supposed third person in the room during the alleged assault, has declined to testify and says he has no memory of the alleged assault. Meantime, Ford is calling on the FBI to investigate the incident ahead of Monday's hearing.
Fatigue,
Keep it here on Good Day Charlotte, folks. We'll be right back after the break.
Have played Asian Games after the World Championships
14, 10.
It's miles long. No question the drift is bringing the shuttle faster towards Ratchnuk's end of the court. Missed it. Well, all credit to Ratchnuk.
Hello, this is Dan Fashionbauer from Video Pizzazz.
Because a moment ago I thought she was looking like a spent force. And now there's just 1 point in it.
Facebook live stream using the
Back level.
software. So there are a couple different ways.
I think there's strapping on the ankle of Ratchnuk Intanon that wasn't present last week in Tokyo.
Hey guys, subscribe कीजिए टेक्स्टा को और बेल आइकन पे क्लिक करना to get notified about my next animated tech video. जैसे ही फेसबुक ने अपने वीडियोस पे मोनेटाइजेशन को एनेबल कर दिया है उसके ऊपर एडवर्टाइज तो बहुत सारे फेसबुक पेजेस एक्टिव हो गए.
Welcome into Good Day Charlotte. I'm Lauren Dugan live in Chirot where Florence floodwaters are starting to recede, but as you can see from this parking lot I'm standing in, it still has a long way to go. We'll have a live look at conditions coming up on Good Day.
The president planning to get an up-close look at the damage left behind by Hurricane Florence. I'm Lauren Blanchard in Raleigh, North Carolina. I'll have the latest coming up.
And be sure to keep it here at 7:45. We are joined by the folks who are not just coffee. It's Small Business Wednesday. James Yoder going to be talking with us about his iced coffee bike.
Woo! Listen, James.
How glorious does that
It's a
sound?
comfy seat, man. I've already been on it.
Oh.
Gave it a little whirl around the studio.
Okay.
It's good to go, man. It is good to go, James. Just wanted to give you a little heads up. Little bike tune-up. It is cool. I would totally take that sucker out of here.
You totally would.
Yeah, I would.
I know.
I'd just drive it right up the back of my pickup.